The Las Vegas gunman who massacred at least 50 people and injured 200 in the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history has been identified by police. The gunman behind the Las Vegas bloodbath has been named as 64-year-old Stephen Paddock from Mesquite, Nevada, police said. Police believe the gunman killed himself on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Hotel, where he fired a hail of bullets on concertgoers attending the Route 91 Harvest Festival. Las Vegas Sheriff Joseph Lombardo said officers found 10 guns in the room, where he had been holed up since September 28. Paddock, a white male, had been living in a retirement community and had no criminal past. Police said he has been described as a lone wolf attacker with no terror connections. His motive for the shooting is not yet known, but his brother, Eric Paddock, believes that something happened and he snapped. At least 50 people, including 2 police officers, were killed and 200 injured after the lone gunman opened fire on revelers attending the open-air country music festival on Sunday night. U.S. President Donald Trump has paid his respects to the victims of the attack, posting to Twitter, "My warmest condolences and sympathies to the victims and families of the terrible Las Vegas shooting. God bless you." DS identified the Las Vegas shooter has been named as Stephen Paddock, 64, of Nevada. More than 50 people were killed and at least 406 injured when a crazed gunman opened fire on a country music festival in Las Vegas. Getty Images. People run from the Route 91 Harvest Country Music Festival after apparent gunfire was heard. Getty. Panicked revelers flee for their lives as the massacre unfolds in Las Vegas. An Asian woman in her 60s who was traveling with Paddock was questioned by police in connection with a savage attack. Police believe Marilu Danley, described as 4 feet and 11 inches tall middle-class woman, could help them with the investigation. Speaking to the media earlier, Lombardo said he does not class the attack as domestic terrorism. When asked why, he said, "We have to establish what his motivation is first. There is motivating factors associated with terrorism other than a distraught person just intending to cause mass casualty. Before we label with that, it will be a matter of process. My warmest condolences and sympathies to the victims and families of the terrible Las Vegas shooting. God bless you." Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump. October 2, 2017. Police wanted Marilu Danley is being hunted by police in connection with the shooting. Getty. Massacre. The gunman opened fire on an open-air country music festival. Getty. Taken out. Police shot dead the gunman on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Hotel. It is going to be a long and tedious investigation. Las Vegas Sheriff Joseph Lombardo added that officers found a number of rifles in the room where Paddock, the oldest mass shooter in the U.S. history, was found dead by police. He said, "We located numerous firearms within the room that he occupied. Alls we know is that they were rifles." He says there is nothing derogatory in the background of Paddock. "We believe the individual killed himself prior to our entry," Lombardo said. Getty. Atrocity. At least 50 people were killed in the shooting last night. Thousands of music lovers fled in panic as Paddock sprayed hundreds of bullets from the balcony of his hotel room at around 10 p.m. local time on Sunday night. Terrifying video shows panic-stricken revelers, including children, scrambling from the gunfire with blood-soaked bodies strewn in their path. Hundreds of people were seen fleeing towards McCarran International Airport as burst of gunfire erupted. All flights to and from the airport were temporarily suspended but have now resumed. High-rolling poker player Dan Bilzerian streamed footage of himself running from gunfire among 40,000 concertgoers at the event. "Holy FK, this girl just got shot in the FKing head," he said. "This is so FKing crazy." The Foreign Office have issued travel advice for those in the Las Vegas area. Related articles.